And I'm Max and Monty 15 and 16, and today we're going to be reviewing the brand new Talking Diesel 10 that I just got. So, of course, this isn't actually brand new by any means, but, yeah, I really enjoy this item. It's pretty interesting. I like to talk about the history of this, especially because I have a distinct memory from a while ago. So, yeah, why don't we go ahead and get into it? So, before I actually review this item, I want to tell you guys a little backstory. So, yeah, I did get this from a store called Bargain Hunt. As of course, right here you can see $10 compared to 20. So, yeah, Bargain Store is obviously just a bargain store, or Bargain Hunt, or whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, I recently just went there, just got home, got this. So, yeah, anyway, there is a bit of backstory behind this item. So, from what I understand, the talking engines never really sold well, but they did well enough for Mattel to do them, for at least Mattel to release them a lot, you know what I mean? So, basically, of course, they thought Diesel 10's a pretty popular character, let's review him. I mean, let's just make him into a talking character. And so, that's what they did. Unfortunately, this Diesel 10 didn't sell well at all, and so after they just made maybe 100,000 or so, they stopped making them, and so this Diesel 10 became really rare, and it was only retired after like 6 months of being released back in 2013. I remember going on the Thomas Wooden Railway website and seeing items that are ending soon or whatever, or retired items, get them soon, and I saw Come to Sodor Steven, I saw Victor in like his sea-soaked form, and I saw the Talking Diesel 10 on like items that are ending production. So, of course, I was really curious. I never really had any talking engines as a kid. Of course, I had a Gordon, but that's pretty much it. I do have a Light and Sounds Percy, though, and Thomas. But, yeah, that's just something a little interesting, I thought. Never actually thought I'd get one of these. But when I went to the bargain store or Bargain Hunt, they had 12. And I bought one of them, so they have 11. They had 11 now. But, yeah, so, of course, let's just go ahead and review this. So, of course, looking at the front of the box, or I guess on the side, whatever you want to call it. So, of course, you have a little Thomas here on the bottom, 2+ Fisher-Price, and of course you have a talking symbol right here, and a Diesel 10 as well. So the box is actually a lot plastic. It's got like a slant, and Diesel 10 looks like he's going up a hill. So, of course, on the bottom it's got licensing info and stuff like that, which nobody really cares about. And so, of course, you have Talking Diesel 10 down here. And on the back, we have Diesel 10 on some track here. It's like, hello, I'm Diesel 10, working light, press button. And it takes 2 LR44 batteries right there, as you guys can see. Let me just, I don't think it's going to focus, but yeah, it does say that. Maybe it'll focus better here. But yeah, if you want to read that, you can pause the video and do so. But yeah, there's little FisherPrice.com, Thomas and Friends, and yeah. So, of course, it has a really nice back row, and I really do enjoy this. But I actually just might keep this item right. I just might keep this back part right here. I kind of like it. So, yeah, of course, that's just the 2013 boxing, and I know I've rambled for a very long time in this review. So, of course, I guess you all want to see me actually opening it. So, I'm going to do that right now. So, anyway, Diesel 10 is a very obscure character, to say the least, especially when it comes to merchandising. But this has always been one of his strangest releases, at least in my opinion. So I'm just going to do a little snip right there and take this little wire out, because these have always been just super annoying. I really hate them. So I think it's wrapped around the wheel. Yeah, it's wrapped around the wheel, like it always is. So I actually don't know how I'm going to open this. This may be a longer video. So let me just go here real quick and do that, and then let me cut this wire. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be, but now I have to okay, now he has wires wrapped all around his other side, which I have to cut. So that's pretty annoying. Love that. Don't you just love annoying packaging? I said it wrong. So, of course, I'm just rambling at this point. It's almost 5 minutes into the video, and I haven't unboxed. Oh, man, this is really difficult. Okay, almost got it. Diesel 10 is finally free after a very difficult time of getting him out of his box. But yeah, he has, like, no real plastic bubble around him, you know, because you can try him. and press him, press his buttons and everything like that. So let's take a look at him. So as a normal Diesel 10 model, I think it looks pretty alright. It looks pretty good, actually. So I have my 2014 Mattel Diesel 10 that I'm going to put right here. And yes, I did put some weathering on him, but still, that doesn't actually come on the item. So looking at the face, they're almost identical. This one's a little bigger, and it has a bit of a wider smile. As well, the eyebrows are a bit thicker as well. So they have like the same claw mold. But I must note that the Talking Diesel 10 is noticeably darker in color. Also, the claw is kind of difficult to move. It seems a little more rigidy or whatever. It also doesn't go out very far, which is a little weird. So, yeah. Anyway, looking on the bottom here, it has a different kind of chassis. So, of course, it has the 3 in the front here that wiggle, and you have the 1 back. I can't actually think of any other model that has this. I know some of them have the static wheel in the front and then the moving 3 in the back. But, yeah, this is a pretty different model, to say the least. So the way you're supposed to open them is you get a screwdriver right here, and you pull off this back wheel where the batteries are stored. So, he's about 50% wood, maybe 40% wood. But, yeah. So, I would more call this a discussion than a review. Because, like, mostly, of course, this part right here, his window, of course, where it lights up. That is very bright, by the way. I really do like that. Again, I have no idea why this thing did so horribly when it was, like, sold and everything, because I just have no idea. It baffles me why this thing didn't sell, because, I mean, it's a pretty promising model. I really like this item. Like, I like it a lot more than I thought I would. So, yeah, but I just saw it in the store, and I was, like, really excited to grab it, because I knew it was rare. So, yeah, of course, it does have a lot of good detailing on top and everything. The back part is completely plastic, of course. That's where, like, the mechanisms and the whole talking thing is held, and you have the little speakers in the back right there. So, yeah, some people complained about this, like, having either both types of speakers, like one of the little dots, or just these. Apparently, it's, like, really annoying or something. I actually think it kind of looks realistic, with, of course, because, Diesel 10 is a diesel after all. I don't know, maybe it's just some extra venting. I think it looks well. I think it looks well made. So, of course, he does have painted windows as well. The fronts are clear, while the backs, of course, are painted in. And so that's pretty much all I have to say on Diesel 10. So, of course, this has been a very long review. I hope you made it to the end. So, I hope you don't find this boring, because I really enjoy this model. But, yeah, give me your opinion on Diesel 10. And if you ever see him in some sort of bargain store, I would recommend buying him, because, I mean, it's pretty rare. And, Talking Diesel 10 is an endangered species that we must protect. We don't want one of these rare items to fall into the hands of a wrong person, now do we? But, yeah, all jokes aside, anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and, yeah. So why don't we close out with hearing some of Diesel 10's phrases?
Philistines. Come back soon. I'll be waiting. Yes. Hello, I'm Diesel 10.
And with that, I think that closes out the review. So, yeah, Maximonte 15 and 16, signing out.